Hey y'all. So I'm kicking it on the couch and I just wanted to give some tea. Not really tea, just say something. So this is the things that I kind of learned just with being on YouTube for this long. Probably since September of 2024, right? Okay. So a couple things I've determined just by looking at others' content and even mine's like what direction are you going in, right? What do you want? What is your purpose on being here? Right? So I think you have to figure out if you're somebody who want to be on YouTube and you really want to, you know, have followers and one day become monetized. I think you first have to figure out what is your purpose, right? So for me, I've kind of divided it in two parts. So if you're a person that wants to become monetized on social media, I think you have to decide which direction you want to go. And are you going to be a person that just joining YouTube to create a channel where you can find like-minded people? Not that y'all identical, but like-minded people in the sense where they like you on a personal level. You know what I'm saying? Just through watching your content and stuff like that. And I think like if you're trying to build a community, it's going to take a while. If you're trying to build a community, it can take a while. I can't say always. Now that there are experts out there that probably can help you find the people or get your content out there with the title, thumbnails, and stuff like that. There are people out there that can teach you those things for sure. But if you're a person that's not being, hiring somebody to do those things, then you just going off the dome, if you will. Building your community that way, it does take a lot longer. And because if you, as you continue to be on it, you find things to refine yourself. But the more you post, the more you or your, I can't say you being yourself because sometimes you can't just be your authentic all the way self. You do have to kind of have a version of yourself for YouTube, right? But I think if you do that, then it's going to be a little slower process to find your community. Now, if you're a person that your goal is just strictly to become monetized, then you want that paper. You not really concerned what type of subscribers that you have, and you just simply wanting to just get the subscriptions, get the subscribers, get the watch hours, and things of that nature. Then your content, it may not take you as long to get those views, and it may not take you as long to get those subscribers because you may have a goal. I mean, your goal is to become monetized and to really profit off of YouTube, right? So you're not necessarily concerned about building a community more than people just clicking on your stuff, viewing it and watching it so you can get those views and so you can get money ultimately. And to me, that's two different types of approach on YouTube, and that's just my opinion. I could be all the way off, but that's what I'm seeing. And so you have to decide that first. Am I going to be a person that's putting out content just strictly just because I want to make the money? Or am I building a page because I simply want to find like-minded people? I want to share things that I know and consume information that they're sharing and to build a tight community of people that one day I can meet. You know what I'm saying? That's to me is different than a person that's wanting to become monetized because they want that money, right? So you might post different type of things. Like if you're building your community, the likelihood you're going to find a niche, or the niche may be you, and then people are going to fall in love with that, right? If you're somebody, to me, your point is to just get on social media just to make the paper. You might post stuff like some confrontational, debatable topics, things that'll get the people going. You're not really concerned about getting in the comments. You're not really concerned about getting to know your subscribers. You're just mostly concerned about the views, like I said, and the amount, the total of subscribers that's connected to your page. So I feel like if you're a newbie and or maybe you're not, maybe you're trying to figure out. I think that figure out what you want to do first. One's, to me, in my opinion, going to be a slower to get your community, and then the other could be where you have a lot of subscribers, but you don't necessarily have a community. My goal is really on this particular page is just to find community and of course become monetized. I want to make money off of this too, but I actually enjoy just sharing parts of my life and connecting with people online. I really do. And so my goal is not only to become monetized, it's really to create a community. It's a twofold. But I'm very much interested in making it money. And so, yeah, of course, I want to have content that was just like people just clicking on it to watch it and not necessarily me posting stuff to build a community, right? I just want the subscribers, right? So I think a good suggestion is have a personal page where you can talk about yourself and post things about your personal self, and then have another page of where you really know that whatever I'm posting on here, I know it gets the people going and they're going to be in the comments and you're going to get the views and all that type of stuff. Have two pages. That's the goal, is to have two pages. So I'm going to do the same thing too. I actually have another page already. I officially decided what to do to that page, and I'm pretty excited about it. And I was trying to find something, and I'm not telling y'all what it is yet. I'm going to introduce the first episode probably next week. And so you guys kind of know what that channel will be all about, but it's not going to be about me personally. This page is just for me personally, so you can get to know me, but my other page will be just strictly on, to get how do I get the people going? That page is going to be about getting the people going. So that's my goal. But I just want to step on here today because it's just something I've been thinking about as far as like, what is your strategy for YouTube? And you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, there's two types of people, right? Of course, there's different types of people on YouTube. There's people that just watch, right? But I'm talking about folks that's putting out content and want to grow. It's different. So make that decision to figure out what you want. Do you want people to click on your stuff so they could just watch it, even non-subscribers? Because I think that if you post debatable stuff, things that get the people going, confrontational things, sometimes those people won't even subscribe to you. They just know that they'll come to your page and see the whatever confrontational thing that you're posting and all that. You know what I'm saying? So just saying. And I'm saying that because I noticed that myself. I haven't subscribed to a couple of channels that do have content that they just post and really to just get the people in the comments, right? And so it's not anything about that person personally. It's just about things that they find online to bring awareness to people, and then everybody have a conversation in the comments as far as what they believe. So that's what you have to do if you're trying to get that money, that bag. You're trying to get that ASAP. Absolutely, you guys, find things that's confrontational or things that will make the people debate in the comments. Post it, and I guarantee you, your shit gonna go. Okay, so I'm going to try it out for you, and I'm going to report back and tell you how it went. But I will be introducing my first episode on this channel of, the content that will be on my other channel. So that's all I want to step in. We just chilled on the couch. We just came from outside. I say we, Rocky and I. Super hot outside. It was like 100 degrees in Texas right now. Yeah, crazy. So yeah, anyways, we back in the house. I love the AC. I'm staying inside. I'm gonna let y'all have outside all summer long. I'm staying in the house, period. And I'm not going anywhere that's too hot. Texas is already too hot. So if your state is too hot, it's hotter than Texas, I'm not going. I'm not going. But anyways, that's just a little tip or some information that I have learned. And maybe I'm off. What y'all think? Bye.